Hello everybody, welcome back to Paleoart Profiles. Because I enjoyed talking about the Acrocanthosaurus skull by Paleozoo last week, I figured why not make this more of a consistent series. And so we are back talking another piece of fantastic paleoart, this time by Spinodude. This week's art depicts another large theropod and another one that starts with the letter A, as this one does depict Albertosaurus. Now, Spinodude's work has actually been seen on the channel before with this beautiful custom Maposaurus, which we showcased within our Meraxes episode. Albertosaurus was a large theropod located within the province of Alberta in Canada. Albertosaurus is actually a genus of tyrannosaur theropod, so it is closely related to Tyrannosaurus, though in this case Albertosaurus is actually closer related to Gorgosaurus in the subfamily Albertosaurinae. And while right now Albertosaurus sarcophagus is the only species within the genus Albertosaurus, sometimes Gorgosaurus has been lumped in with Albertosaurus, giving us the species Albertosaurus libratus. Though currently studies show that they are distinct, Albertosaurus could actually grow a bit over 9 meters or 30 feet. A lot of times Albertosaurus is depicted as being a pretty lanky, skinny tyrannosaurid, sometimes referenced as the sports car of the Tyrannosaurus. And while it is true it's definitely not Tyrannosaurus size as far as the bulkiness, a lot of times when people think of Albertosaurus, they're thinking of the juvenile specimens. The older Albertosaurus got, the more bulky it obviously was getting. So it is definitely nice to see a thicker Albertosaurus represented within this drawing by Spinodude. So one pretty distinct feature for Albertosaurus is those kind of bony crests above the eyes. Here you see a nice red coloring, which also kind of goes around the eye. What's really nice about this coloration is in modern descendants of dinosaurs, which is obviously birds, we see a lot of display structures that are brightly colored. And so one would think that in prehistoric relatives such as dinosaurs, you would see those display structures, in this case the bony crest in front of the eyes, would be brightly colored, most likely for attracting mates. Something else you may notice about this is the coloration is pretty interesting. It's definitely not what people would think of if you were thinking about like 90s or earlier dinosaur art, but definitely looks more influenced by modern interpretations of dinosaurs where it's more bird-like, more coloration. You see some beautiful blues and greens along the tail and the head, including those beautiful green stripes again running underneath the eye, which is that nice red color. You also see a nice red color running down the nasal bone. We also see some really nice skull work. Albertosaurus is actually one of the dinosaurs we do have some skin impressions from. We do know a little bit of what their skin would have looked like. Is it possible Albertosaurus had some light feathering? Yeah, it's definitely not out of the question 100%. Though right now the evidence we do have definitely depicts a more scaly version. Albertosaurus is also unique for a discovery which actually showcases multiple individuals possibly living together. At least at some point of time, these Albertosauruses came together, as there's multiple age groups and no prey item was found, so it definitely can rule out the predator trap. Though it doesn't really 100% correlate to like a pack mentality, it definitely shows at some point these dinosaurs were at least tolerant of each other. So real quick, I'm just going to let you guys get a little bit better look of this beautiful Albertosaurus by Spinodude. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this latest episode of Paleoart Profiles. I definitely really enjoy it because it definitely lets me talk about different dinosaurs that we perhaps don't usually get to cover, especially within our Fossil Frenzy episodes, because there's just no fossil specimens close enough to do at this time. Plus, another thing is showcasing these amazing artists, in this case Spinodude, who also did this beautiful custom paint job of this Maposaurus. Now make sure you go help support the artist Spinodude, as the link tree will be in the description below, which includes Spinodude's YouTube channel. Spinodude does a lot of great reviews, including a lot on the current Safari LTD lineup. So if you're looking for some awesome reviews kind of discussing which dinosaur figures are good to go, I definitely recommend Spinodude. But for more Paleoart Profiles, click that link to your left. For more about what we're doing here at Cool's Paranormal, click that link to your right. And don't forget to hit that like and give us a subscribe. And let us know, do you have a favorite piece of art by Spinodude? And in this case, it can either be two-dimensional, or it can also be an awesome paint application.